Time to say goodbye to an era.
Told you we needed a child car.
I'm Mark Schneider, you're watching our classics, and today we're going to be detailing the Camaro and getting it all done because it's leaving us. This car came to us before my son was born. It was shown on the YouTube channel a lot less than it should have been, but she used it mostly. But now it's going. So now we got to take all of our stuff out of it, clean it all up, get it all ready for it to go. Now there is an insurance claim on it for this and for this dent because somebody vandalized, hit and run. That's being sorted out with the insurance company later on. Probably might not, because dealing with insurance here in Manitoba is a pain in the ass. It's a huge pain. The car is going to be cleaned, detailed, fully swept out. It's going for a road safety this Monday, and then it's going to be going back. No longer ours to use.
Thanks for all the memories. Pretty much. We brought our son home in this. I was in labor in this.
And now he has that. I can't wait to show you guys the replacement car, but we're not going to show you in this video. We're just going to be getting this car fully cleaned out, get the Schneider Classics off the windshield, and they have to install the factory intake on it. So I think she's going to start cleaning it.
We got a red connection we don't want to lose,
Rusty.
and I don't care about no one here but you. Leave just me and you to do what we do. I want you all to myself. Everything I do it for you. Yeah, yeah. 'Cause I've been made to feel like I'm worth nothing at all. Then you come up and
The truck's clean!
We got to install this back on, and I bought this to replace that little black back piece there. So as you can see, when that comes up, that little back piece there, some mice decided to enjoy it for a nice snack. So we'll get that out of there, swap it out, pull this cover off, and take out the cold air intake.
that. Now I've been made to feel like I got it all. All the ways you change me, I do all it takes to save it.
I'm not gonna like this.
I heard it.
There's GM self-learning. That's a live view of GM self-learning. It's learning itself again. Because when you change the intake, it's going to change your mass air, how much air is coming in, and it's going to change how much fuel it wants to burn. The more air coming in, the more fuel it wants to burn, and so on. But if you're having low throttle and not wanting to do that, actually having a cold air intake helps your fuel economy because it's going lots of air coming in. Because this car already, modern cars, most modern cars, what I find on their fuel charts, they already dump way too much fuel. So by having a cold air intake and stuff like that, and it auto adjusted to it, it burned way less fuel with the cold air intake on. But it's saying its safety inspection, go through everything. So put the stock intake back on. Just they let it run for a bit. Now I'm gonna leave the engine covers off until we get the engine clean, because when I go to the car wash, I'm gonna take the engine covers and clean them separately. But she's stock again. Sadness. So as you can see, everything, I have the floor mats in the trunk because I'm gonna go and wash them. Everything has been cleaned, steam cleaned, soaked. Not steam clean, carpet cleaner. Car is fully clean. Now we just got to do the outside. I'm gonna take it to the car wash and do a wax, rinse, engine cleaner, tire cleaner, all the 9 yards. Even though it's not, they ain't wash off this paint transfer from the hit and run, or get rid of this dent. At least the dent is a little more hidden, but whatever. I mean, there's a claim. The claim actually, they care about this more. They're fighting me on that, which I don't understand. That's more visible than whatever. This is more expensive. That's why they're focusing on it, because there's 1, 2, and 3 body lines that come into this. But the car is almost fully clean. It's gonna be sad to see it go. It really, really is. It's been a good car to us, and I have to drive it the next couple days because this is the problem with modern day stuff. Look, it's just been sitting for very little and it's already rusting. It's been sitting for like 4 days. That's it. Rust. Versus that old truck or my old truck. And I bet you even that frame sitting there, if I pull that drum off, it's probably, well, even here, let's look at this. Good old fucking parts. This drum's been sitting here in the water. Oh look, very, very light rusting. Like look, you can just see the little speckles. Light rust. That is a rear end from the mechanic from that one vehicle he was parting out. That one 70s C10 that he was parting out. So who knows how old the fuck that is, but what, it just has a few little rust speckles. Quality of metal. They get told they just need to meet the minimum, and they literally just meet the minimum. So the Camaro's all clean. It's at the shop getting its final safety inspection, so it's roadworthy for the next person, whoever takes on. And it randomly, the rear knuckles went on it. So I mean the rear upper knuckle bushings, but you can't, or the bushings by themselves, has to be a whole knuckle. Still has warranty on the damn. It's covered under warranty, so I'm not even worried. Yeah, that's sadly the end of this tale, and it sucks because that car got us from A to B in the middle of COVID. The car's going for exactly what it was pretty much bought for, not that much less. But that car got AJ to work many times. I took her to the hospital actually in that car, because at that point in time that was the only thing we had to drive legally, safely. But I drove her to the hospital in a blizzard to deliver my son. Then we brought my son home in that car. It is very nostalgic for me. It is something that's always going to be a part of me. Always will be here. But here's the main thing I've learned from driving a Camaro. Even though the Camaro costs less than a modern day SUV, people are extremely envious, extremely jealous of you, and are extremely spiteful. I've gotten that paint fix so many goddamn times from people keying the car. I've gone, well, right now there's an insurance claim on it because somebody fucking smashed the whole side of it with another car. I have learned my lesson of I don't want to own any more nice cars ever again. And if you want to have a nice car, you better make sure it's a beater, like our Cavalier. Nobody's ever going to mess with that, with our Cavalier, our minty Cavalier that I'll be making a video on soon. But nobody's ever going to be messing with that because, well, it's Cavalier. people mess with the Camaro even though they have no idea what they're worth and what their value is or where they sit in the market, even though like a brand new SUV is like anywhere between 40 to 80 to 120,000 for some of them, for the Tahoes and stuff. And that's another thing. I could go on a rant about that. Tahoes and Suburbans are not a truck anymore. They're a unibody. Look it up. They're not a frame-on chassis no more. Nope. So you can spend a lot of money on these SUVs that people drive around their families with. My wife drove a Camaro for the longest time with our son. But it's a good chapter to end off in, especially since we're going to be having a lot more and a lot cooler older cars coming, hopefully, in the future.
No, it don't wanna, and I don't care.